What's come over me? Without thinking, I just blurted out objection. And I yelled it at the top of my lungs, finger outstretched, ready to take on my opponent. Yes, Phoenix, you did. What a rush! Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Jose. Today we're gonna start another one of the games I have in my library, which is Ace Attorney. We're gonna be starting the second one actually, because I have played the first one, but I haven't played the second or the third one. So we're starting Ace Attorney Justice for All. I'm still gonna be playing Resident Evil, don't worry. I'm just gonna be alternating Resident Evil and Ace Attorney for now. Let's get into it. Episode 1, The Lost Turnabout. Yes. Dramatic music in the background. How did I get into this mess? That's far enough. You can't run forever, Mr. Phoenix, right? What? What have I done wrong? I cannot allow you to go on like this. But I'm just a simple defense attorney. Silence! You are no longer worthy of your title. What a dramatic start. September 8th, District Court, the defendant lobby. Okay. Damn, Phoenix. What a nightmare. And I bet it was this ringtone that caused this. I really shouldn't be dozing off right before trial starts anyway. Huh. Looks like they hung up. Ah, good. I finally found it. Talk about a close call. I hate to do this to you, but... It's nothing personal, Mr. Attorney. I'm gonna take a wild guess that that guy is the murderer. A few minutes later, District Court, defendant lobby. Oh, my head. It's throbbing. Did he just knock me unconscious? And why does it feel so foggy in there? Good morning! Oh! Good morning? What's wrong? You don't look well. People are at their best first thing in the morning. Where's that fighting spirit? Sorry, but can you please turn the cheeriness down? My head sort of hurts. Roger that! Am I in trouble or something? Huh? Trouble? Wait, never mind. You're a policewoman, right? I thought maybe I'd done something wrong. But what are you talking about? I'm the one in trouble. What? I'm placing my life in your hands today, Mr. Phoenix, right? Life? In my hands? Wait. You promised me! You said you would prove that I was not guilty! Sorry, I have to change some settings. There we go. Not guilty? Just when I thought all hope was lost, when all the other lawyers had laughed me off. Leave it to me, you said. You, the one and only Phoenix Wright, came to save the day. And just like that, I was moved to tears, sir. I'll never forget what you're doing for me. Ever! What is this girl babbling about? Actually, I really love to watch court proceedings, and I always root for you to win. When I'm off duty, I like to come here and... What's wrong? You've been acting really strange and you keep staring at me. You're making me kind of nervous, sir. Oh, sorry. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So this might sound bad, but who are you? What? Mr. Wright, how can you say that? How can you do this to the fragile heart of a girl about to go on trial? You're absolutely horrible. No, I mean, I didn't mean it like that. Is this how a defense attorney treats his client, sir? I can't believe this. No, it's just, well, I think you have the wrong person. Yes, who am I? Why am I drawing a blank? Oh my god, I'm having memory loss. The trial will begin shortly. Will the defendant and her lawyer please proceed to the courtroom immediately? The trial's about to start. I'm counting on you in there, okay? Oh boy. I guess I must have amnesia. Let's see, what can I piece together? From the sound of things, it's probably safe to say that I'm a defense attorney. And that girl, I said I'd prove her not guilty. I can't believe I made such an irresponsible promise. Oh my god. Phoenix, come on, you always make irresponsible promises. Ah! Someone, please! Tell me this is just a bad dream. Why do I get the feeling this is one dream I won't be waking up from? Oh. Oh boy. Courtroom. Ah, not Edgeworth. Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird. Oh, it's Payne again. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. You guys can deal with my terrible voice acting. What is it, Mr. Wright? Are you talking to me? Do you see any other defense attorneys here? I guess not. Now then, are you ready? Yes. I guess I should say yes for now. Are you ready, Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Wait a sec. If her life is in my hands, I should really do the responsible thing. Actually, you see, Your Honor, my memory is kind of, The court will not hear the defense's excuses. Because the defendant is a member of the police, this case is under great scrutiny. Therefore, we must make this trial fair but swift. I believe I've told you this before. I hope you're not telling me you've forgotten. Actually, I have. Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please.
Yes, Your Honor. As I'm sure you're well aware, the defendant is accused of killing her lover. What's worse, her lover was a fellow police officer.
A policeman? You did what to a policeman? It wasn't me. And besides, Dustin and I, we weren't lovers like that.
In any case, the prosecution will prove that the guilty party is none other than the defendant.
Very well. Mr. Payne, please call your first witness.
Hee. It's been a while, Mr. Wright. Let's see what you've learned since last time. I won't show you any mercy this time, rookie.
Okay. And who are you again?
The prosecution calls Detective Dick Gumshoe to the stand.
Here we go. Don't let me down, Mr. Wright. Nowhere to hide. I'm so dead. Oh, let's go. There he is.
Witness, please state your name and occupation.
Oh, let's see. My name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. You don't look very well, detective. Well, sir, the defendant, she works under me, so you know. You work under that detective?
Yes, sir. And while I was a trainee, he was always watching out for me, sir.
He's such a wonderful guy, sir. I'll never forget what he's done for me. Okay, calm down, I believe you.
Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder.
Yes, sir. It happened at the park near headquarters, Expose Park. The victim was one of the local cops, Dustin Prince. He was pushed down from the benches on the upper path, sir. The landing beat his body up bad and snapped his neck.
The details are listed in the report that was distributed yesterday.
Ah, yes. This autopsy report, correct? Why do I not remember getting a copy? I see everything is in order here. Even the estimated time of death is unusually well documented. The victim's watch stopped from the impact of the landing, sir. The results of the autopsy confirmed the time of death.
If I may, Your Honor, the prosecution would like to submit this photograph.
Very well. The court accepts this into evidence. Crime photo 1 added to the court record. Now then, I recall at yesterday's preliminary hearing, a very important piece of evidence was brought to our attention.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, sir? Yes, I guess? Mr. Wright, is your head on right today? There was a very crucial piece of evidence found under the victim's body. Was there?
Have you lost your mind?
Oh my god, my voice went a little weird there. Well, actually, it's just nerves. Give me a second. What? How can you talk like such an amateur? I thought you were a pro, sir. All right, sir, I'll help you through this. At a time like this, maybe you ought to take a glance at the court record. Court record? Yep, info about evidence and people involved with this case are all listed there, sir. You can look at the court record by pressing tab. Alright. Tab, huh? You really know what you're talking about, don't you? It's too bad I'm a cop, right? Just think, I could totally be a legal aid instead. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Court is in session. Save your chit-chat for later. Sorry, Your Honor. Well, I guess I'd better check the court record and see what I can find. Attorney's badge, of course. Found this in my pocket, but I don't remember what it means or how it got there. Can I, let's see. Time of death, 6:28 p.m. Cause broken neck. Body was also covered in bruises. Found under the victim's body. Pieces from nearsighted lenses were found nearby. Interesting. Oh, that must be the piece of evidence. And the photo. The victim fell from the walking path above. Alright. Alright, Mr. Wright. Let's see if your notes are in order. What was the piece of evidence found underneath the victim's body? Glasses. That's simple, Your Honor. A broken pair of glasses. That's right. The victim grabbed his killer's glasses as he was being shoved, sir, and held on to them as he fell. Wait, can I actually... Aha. Yes. Yes. That way I can actually see the whole photo. Hey, why are you giving me the evil eye? Those glasses you're wearing. Yes, this is my spare pair. But these glasses they found at the scene of the crime are not mine. I swear, sir. You sure about that? Look, it was a coincidence that on that same day I accidentally stepped on mine. A coincidence, she says. Oh.
Your Honor, I have further evidence to present.
Oh, you have more?
And this evidence is very decisive.
Very well. Let's hear from our witness about this evidence. Oh, witness testimony. Here we go. First witness testimony. There's something even more incriminating than the glasses under the victim's body, sir. Oh, he looks so sad. During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area, but he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name. Maggie, sir. With this piece of evidence and the glasses, it's hard not to say she's the culprit.
This is a picture of the writing, Your Honor.
Why, this is... Yes, I can see her name is clearly written here.
The prosecution would like to submit this picture.
Understood. The court accepts it into evidence. But if... I thought... Did he die instantly? Then he couldn't have written it? Would be a little bit similar to the Mia case, but, you know, it is the tutorial case, I guess. As if the glasses alone didn't make you look suspicious. The victim even wrote your name, clear as day, on the ground.
But I already told you, those glasses aren't mine.
And how do you explain his dying message?
It's a conspiracy. I'm not guilty, sir.
Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Cross-examine?
This is it. I'm counting on you.
Sure, but what am I supposed to do?
What? This isn't like you at all. Normally this is the part where you get in the witnesses' faces.
Get in their faces and do what?
I guess there's no way around it. Okay, I'm going to lend you a hand. The prosecution's witnesses all hide things from the court, which means they lie from time to time.
Lie? But isn't that detective your superior?
Well, even if they don't mean to lie, sometimes people just remember things wrong.
Like that detective. He does sort of look like a scatterbrain. Excellent observation, Phoenix.
It doesn't matter. Either way, it's bad for us, sir. That's why when you question witnesses, you have to find and expose their lies.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. Talk about trial by fire. Here goes nothing. As long as I can expose the lies, we should be all right. Alright, let's take a look. Something even more important. Glasses under the victim's body. Write the culprit's name. Maggie, sir. Broken neck. Oh no, it doesn't say anything. Found under the victim's body. A photo of the area. Maggie. Far from the walking path above. Found under? Does it have to do with that? The fact that it's under the body? Hold it! Now you're sure he was pushed and that's how he fell? Yeah, pal. If you look at the wounds on the victim's body, there's no way it was anything else. Please continue with your testimony, detective. Anyway, the victim fell pretty far. But he managed to write the culprit's name. Hold it! Hold it! The culprit's name? Yeah, I was surprised too. I didn't want to believe it, but... Was the name that of my client? What's the name, Maggie? Hold it! Are you absolutely certain? Sorry, pal, but that's what it said. This is a picture of it. No matter which way you look, it still says Maggie. He's got a point.
Hey, hold on.
Huh?
Don't harm me. I know the picture says Maggie, but...
Now that you mention it, something does feel kind of off about this picture.
That's how you know you found a contradiction. Now hurry up and present some evidence.
So that's what spotting a contradiction feels like. Better check the court record again. Okay, I see.
Objection!
Objection! I didn't notice that the first time round. What is it? What's come over me? Without thinking, I just blurted out objection. And I yelled it at the top of my lungs, finger outstretched, ready to take on my opponent. Yes, Phoenix, you did. What a rush! Detective Gumshoe. You're talking to me, pal? Please state the defendant's name for me.
Objection!
Oh god, I love Payne.
What are you trying to prove with this futile exercise, Mr. Wright?
You'll see, this is a very crucial line of questioning. Actually, Mr. Payne, you can answer. The defendant's name, if you please.
Where's this ridiculous question coming from? Defendant's name is Maggie Bird.
I think someone needs to check the court record. Oh my god, Phoenix, you're so childish.
What? It says right here that it's Maggie Bird. Ah!
It looks like the bird caught the cat napping. Well, what's going on here?
I have no idea either, sir.
As you can see, the victim did indeed leave a name, Maggie. However, the defendant's name is actually spelled Maggie. This is a blatant contradiction of facts. Oh, how about that? I hadn't even noticed.
Objection! Yes. But maybe the victim didn't know how to spell her name correctly.
Objection!
Objection! May I remind you that it was you who said the defendant is accused of killing her lover? If they were truly lovers, it would be impossible for him to have not known her name.
No!
This is very true, Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you absolutely certain that the defendant and the victim, Dustin Prince, were in fact lovers?
Yes, I'm quite certain, Your Honor. They were a well-known couple in the police force.
Detective Gumshoe, please testify for the court the relationship between the victim and the defendant.
Yes, sir.
Dustin and Maggey. And this time spelled correctly. Officer Prince and Officer Bird had been going out for about half a year. It sounded like they were even talking about marriage. The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir. Officer Bird had gotten Officer Prince a present. It was something she had bought over 2 months ago. I should know, because she came to me to ask what she should get for him. Oh. Oh, those two sound like they were close.
Nevertheless, tragedy struck.
Yes, I see. You may cross-examine the witness, Mr. Wright. Dustin and Maggie. Talking about marriage, victim's birthday. I want to know about the... You discussed what the defendant was going to give to her boyfriend.
Well, she, trusts me, so...
Boy, does he look proud of himself right now.
What is it this time?
That testimony didn't sound like it had any contradictions in it to me. There just wasn't anything that really stuck out as odd.
Yeah. I wonder what would happen if you tried to get more information from him.
Get more information?
Yeah, you know. Like how they press people in those old cop shows, sir.
I was already doing that.
So I should try pressing him,
Alright, let's press it. Hold it! How do you know about this? Every year in March, we have a training camp for us cops. Officer Bird was a rookie at the time, and she and Officer Prince seemed to hit it off. They got close, I take it. Actually, I was supposed to go too, but I couldn't pay the deposit for the trip, so I didn't. If only I had gone on that trip. What is it?
Oh, nothing, sir. Really. Anyway.
Talking about marriage? Marriage? But wasn't the victim 8 years older than her?
What? You saying a guy's gotta marry someone the same age as himself, pal?
Well, no, that's not what I meant at all.
Detective Gumshoe and Dustin were only a year apart, you know.
Oh, he likes her. Ugh, I think this fella has a ways to go before marriage.
Mind your own business, pal. The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir.
The day of the incident, you mean September 6th?
Yeah. The victim, Officer Prince, had just gotten off duty at 5:30 p.m. that day. And since Maggie's night shift hadn't started yet, they went to the park for a bit.
Oh, I remember when I was young and in love. Oh, it was a jolly time. That's great, Your Honor. I'm glad you're such a cheerful old man. I'm not noticing anything. You seem to know a lot about the defendant.
Well, that's because I'm her boss, and I've got to watch out for my subordinates.
But even what she was going to give as a present? Isn't that going a bit too far?
Hey, pal, watch what you say. I know everything that happens under me. If someone so much as scratches there...
I really don't need to know that much.
Objection! Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness.
I agree. Even if this witness has a crush on the defendant, that should not be the point of discussion at this time.
Wait a second. Why are we talking about this? It's all your fault, pal. You're guilty, guilty, guilty. I should have you arrested.
I think the good detective is about done here. Of 2 months, I'm confused. Am I pressing on the wrong things? Over 2 months ago?
Yep, she's a very considerate woman, pal.
So, what was this birthday present? Thank you.
She got him a glove.
A single glove? Why would she only give him one?
Actually, Your Honor, the glove in question is a baseball glove.
Oh, I see. A baseball glove.
Officer Prince was a huge baseball fan.
Baseball glove. Just now, I believe you said that the present was something she had bought over 2 months ago.
Yeah?
Are you saying she bought the glove at a store that far in advance?
Nah, nothing like that, pal.
Then what was it like?
She ordered it. It was custom made.
Oh my god. That became a mix between Gumshoe and Payne for a second. Custom made? The glove was custom made?
Yep, that's what I said.
So the glove was custom made.
Your Honor, I really don't see how this glove is related to this case.
Yes, it would seem that there's really little relevance. What do you think, Mr. Wright? Do you think this glove is really relevant to this case? Of course it's relevant! I don't know where this will lead me, but... Of course it is relevant! That glove is the key to this whole case!
Yes, bluffing to the max. Now this is the Mr. Right I know. I'm so happy you're back, sir. I was wondering how long it'd take. This is great. Pressing people. Feels like I've done this before. As if I used to do this to squeeze more information from even the most tight-lipped people.
Very well. If you're that convinced, then let's hear some more about the matter. Actually, I brought the glove with me today. And?
Why didn't you say so earlier?
Hurry up! Why didn't you say so earlier? Hurry up and show the glove to the court.
Well, I didn't think it had anything to do with this case. Anyway, this is it, sir.
It's, rather yellow, isn't it?
His birthday gift from Maggie to the victim. It was custom made. Officer Prince really liked the color yellow. And that's why you had to special order it? Yep, that's right. That and one other reason.
I think this court has heard enough. It is clear that the victim and the defendant were involved with each other.
Yes, that's correct, Your Honor.
Now, if that is true, it brings up an important question. Was the name Maggie really written by the victim?
I see your point, Your Honor. Detective Gumshoe, please tell the court a little more about the name on the ground.
Yes, sir. We first looked into the handwriting.
Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm that was the victim's handwriting. Next, we tracked the victim's pointer finger. We found that there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail. There were also scratches on the skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. From this, we would confirm that the victim wrote his name with his right hand.
She said it was for one other reason. This is like a right-handed glove, right? So, since it's a baseball glove, shouldn't it be a left-handed glove? So I'm gonna guess that he's left-handed. Yes, a perfectly logical conclusion. Now then, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Thank you, Your Honor. Writing on the ground. I don't think I need to press him then. Because with baseball you have the glove on your left hand and then you throw with your right. Right? If you're right-handed. So if he has a right-handed baseball glove, that means he's left-handed. Traps, stretches, right hand. Present.
Objection!
Objection! Detective Gumshoe, take a look at this.
That's your glove, right?
Could you tell the court what is special about this glove?
What's special? Never really thought about it, but it's really yellow and that's about it.
Yes, it's really yellow. But that's only one of its qualities.
Huh?
There's another reason why it's special. And what would that be? It's very simple. This glove is made for a left-handed person.
Yes, I was right.
Left-handed? Why, you're absolutely right. This glove is made to be worn on the right hand. That is why it had to be custom made. I've never seen a bright yellow left-hander's glove for sale, have you?
Well, no.
So, detective, which hand did the victim use to write the name with again?
That's easy. Look, it's obvious from this picture that it was its... Wait a sec.
Don't forget, the victim was left-handed.
Objection! Object!
Overruled. Mr. Wright, I would like to know what your line of reasoning proves. There's only one conclusion that can be drawn. A left-handed person could not have written a message with his right hand. Therefore, The person who wrote the name Maggie could not have been the victim. Nice going, Phoenix. You've got this. Order, order. When you think about it that way, then yes. It is not possible that this name was written by the victim himself. Then that means Maggie is...
No, it's not possible.
Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor.
The evidence the prosecution has presented has failed to prove the defendant's guilt. In fact, I believe you have proven her to be innocent.
No! Oh, right, you did it, Mr. Wright.
Phew, I feel like I can breathe again. It's probably not gonna be that easy, right? It seems we have reached the conclusion. You did a fine job once again, Mr. Wright. We haven't talked about the glasses yet. Me, Your Honor? Ah, well, thank you, sir.
See, you got complimented by the judge again. You're really good.
Thank you.
And that's why you can't give up being a lawyer, sir.
Are you joking? I'm more than ready to retire. You know, I am thinking about it now. I feel like, what if he had fallen down and broken his right arm? He would have just tried writing with his left. I think I would be a good prosecutor. That would also explain why the handwriting doesn't match, because he's not used to writing with his left hand. This court finds the defendant, Maggie... Yeah.
No! Not yet! I mean, please give me a few more minutes, Your Honor.
What is the meaning of this, Mr. Payne?
The prosecution is not finished yet.
What do you mean?
We would like to call our next witness to the stand.
What? There's another witness. And what did this witness witness?
The moment the victim was pushed to his death. What's more, he saw the very face of the culprit.
What the heck? Oh boy. Order! Order in the court! I believe a recess is in order. Afterwards, we will hear from this new witness. I had a feeling that was a bit too easy. I need more information. I have to see what I can find out during the recess. I can't let my guard down. It's only going to get tougher from here. Court's adjourned for recess. Nice. To be continued. Saving content. Save my progress. Yes. Defendant lobby number 1.
Amnesia?
I can't believe my lawyer's trying to defend me in such a state.
Why didn't you tell me, sir?
I'm sorry I didn't mention it to you.
Oh, I know what to do. I heard you could fix something like this with a really strong shock to your system. Come on, lower your head a little. A Maggie kick should be all you need.
No. I think I'll pass on this one.
Come on! I'm sorry. Whenever I see someone in trouble, I have a hard time leaving them alone. I tend to stick my nose where it doesn't belong and try to tackle everyone's problems.
Well, my head's one problem you won't be tackling today.
Well, we're here to solve your problem first. We can deal with mine later. For now, do you think you can fill me in on a few things?
Let's figure out this case.
Of course, I'd be honored to. Well, I guess we'll start with my name and then you can tell you about... I guess we'll start with my name and then I can tell you about me.
No, that's okay. Really, I think I know you and your name pretty well by now. I was wondering if you could help me figure out a few things about myself. So my name is Phoenix Wright. What a weird name.
This is serious. You really don't remember. I'll tell you what, sir. You can have this back and maybe it'll help.
This is a business card?
I got this from you. It's my most prized possession.
Oh, she's really a fan of my work.
You can borrow it for now, but please give it back, okay?
Okay. There's some numbers written on the back.
Oh, that's your cell phone number.
Phoenix business card added to the court. Is there gonna be something with, like, my cell phone number and the phone that I have in my possession that I don't know anything about? Is it my phone? I guess for now we should stop talking about me and start talking about this case. This case, I'm actually gonna check the phone. Oh, it doesn't say anything else. Yep. Can you think of anything that would be helpful for me to know?
What can I tell you? I can't think of anything other than the incident with that cell phone, but...
Cell phone?
Yeah, your eyes lit up when we talked about it at the detention center, sir.
Hurry up and tell me, this might be very important.
Okay, Roger. It was on the day of the crime, just before 6 p.m. I picked up a lost cell phone while on a walk with Dustin. All of a sudden, the phone began to ring.
Beep.
Hello?
Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone.
Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back.
I'll be right there. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
You can call me Maggie. We agreed to meet up at 6 p.m. Dustin and I waited for the person to show up, but they never did.
So where is the phone you found now?
I gave it to you yesterday.
Huh? To me?
Is it that phone in my pocket?
You mean this?
Do you think it has anything to do with the murder?
I don't really know. But if my eyes lit up... Who is this? Ah, you were here all along!
Maya! You're so mean! I called you a million times, but you wouldn't pick up! And when I went to check in the courtroom, everyone had already left!
Oh, now who in the heck is this? Let me guess. I'm supposed to know this girl too.
Hey, good morning, Maggie!
Oh, they're gonna have the exact same voice.
And a good morning to you too, Maya! So, how's it going? Is there a word for word worse than abysmal? Oh, and what if I said that everything will be fine? That's right, it's Maya to the rescue with the ultra-decisive, super important evidence. Here you are, Nick, the thing you wanted me to bring.
Huh? Oh, thanks. What the heck is this? A list? It has about 20 people's names and phone numbers written on it.
It was kind of tough, but I managed to dig up some dirt. It looks like these guys are up to no good.
No good? As in...
There's a group of con artists the police are currently investigating. I think these guys are members of that group.
Names list added to the court record. A list of unfamiliar names and phone numbers. Members of a con artists group. Why would a group of con artists pop up in a case like this?
Don't look at me!
And where did you get this list from in the first place?
What? Don't you remember, Nick? You're the one who asked for me to look this up yesterday.
Oh, is that right?
These numbers were in the memory of that phone Maggie found.
So that's where they're from.
You're awfully forgetful these days, Nick. I hope I never get to be a forgetful old prune like you.
Aren't I like 24?
Maya, actually, Mr. Wright is...
Mr. Wright, recess is now over. Please bring the defendant and return to the courtroom immediately.
Oh, oops, I guess you have to get going. We can talk about you being old later, Nick. Wish us luck.
I guess I have all the pieces now, more or less. All that's left is to put it all together. I'm not going to lose this. I can't!
Come on, Nick. Better get a move on.
Yeah. Oh boy. Alright. 11:54 a.m. courtroom. No witness there yet. quiet. Court will now reconvene. Please call your next witness to the stand, Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor. But before I do, if I may say a few words.
What is it, Mr. Payne?
It's about the next witness. He has a tendency to say things that rub people the wrong way, you see? So I asked that the court might be a little lenient on...
There's no need to give a preface. Just hurry up and call your witness, please.
Yes, Your Honor. The prosecution calls its next witness a drifter who was taking a walk in the park on the day of the murder.
Ah, there he is.
Please state your name for the court, witness.
Before I do, I'd like to clarify a little something.
Oh, all right, go ahead.
Just now, you introduced my wonderful self to the court, correct? Perhaps as a drifter who was taking a walk.
Did I?
But I will not stand for that. Now you've tinted the court's eyes and colored me wrongly. Sure, I suppose calling you... Everything in my life is to be the utmost highest up. I'm merely looking for that perfect... So I have a rigorous selection process and I was...
Yes, I understand. I'm very sorry. I will be more careful from now on. What is he, a human chatterbox?
Ugh, I have to question him. Fashion, cars, women, glasses, and of course university. First rates only need apply. Glasses? But you aren't wearing glasses. That's enough. Your name, witness? Oh, is that how you just want to play this? Is that how you want to play this? Using your power and influence to keep the young people down. I see how you work now. You old people and your dirty tricks. You thought you had me, but you thought wrong. I'm sorry, it won't happen again. My God, Mr. Judge. You are such a pushover. Oh man. I forgive you. Alright, I suppose I can tell you my name. I am Richard Wellington, the drifting virtuoso with a PhD in drifting, as it were. If you wanted to, you could call me a university student in transit.
Mr. Wellington, on the day of the murder, you were taking a, strolling through the park, correct?
It would appear that you are attached to that word. If you must, then by all means. But I remind you that I am in no way a prepubescent boy out on a walk with mommy. What the fuck is wrong with this guy?
If you... Anyway, please testify to the court what you saw during your walk through the park.
See, you said it again, taking a walk. You know, you... What you witnessed will do, Mr. Wellington. Judge is finally doing his job. What I saw that day. I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought about my life. Suddenly his voice completely changed. I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought about my life situation. I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above, right in front of my eyes. Without a thought, I looked up, and there I met the gaze of a charming young lady. Of course I remember her sweet face. It was that of the pretty defendant there. The only other thing I saw was the banana that fell with the police officer. That was certainly a decisive testimony.
Decisive? Nick, did you hear what he just said?
Yeah.
That's all you have to say? How can you be so calm?
It's strange. My mind is very calm and clear. Maybe it's because I believe in my client.
You mean Maggie?
Yes. And if she really is innocent, then that can only mean one thing. That guy is lying! You may now question the witness, Mr. Wright. I'll find out the truth no matter how well you craft your lies. Well, we already know what to press, right? called it the banana. Well, it was actually more than just one, more like a bunch of bananas. Now, what would a bunch of bananas be doing there? And why would I know such a thing? I'm only telling you what I saw. That's really strange. Maggie never mentioned anything about a bunch of bananas. That's it, Nick. He's gotta be lying about the bananas. He could be, but there's no reason for him to be lying about there being bananas at the crime scene. And what if it's not a lie?
Well, maybe he thought he was seeing one thing and it was something else?
If he mistook something else for a bunch of bananas, then that would be an inaccuracy. Think, Phoenix, think. If my client is innocent, there's no way he could have seen what he says he did.
Which means if we can somehow show that he's lying...
Yeah, that's exactly what we need to do. She's right, she's got a sharp mind, but I just wish I could remember who she is.
Is everything okay, Nick?
So I guess we just present the glove? Or one of the photos? I think we'll just present the glove.
Objection!
Objection! Mr. Wellington, I believe I have the bananas you saw right here.
Aye, so you knew about the bananas too. Why didn't you say so earlier?
Ah, he wears glasses. It's his glasses. That's why he can't see it properly. But don't think you can use this as a way to pull more information out of me. And that's where you'd be wrong. Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this?
Isn't that the baseball glove?
Huh? What? A baseball glove? Doesn't it look delicious? Care for a bite?
That's not... It's a... No!
Your Honor, I think this proves one very important fact. This witness loves bananas, has bad eyesight. By the way, just how bad are your eyes?
How? What? Why are you asking me this all of a sudden? Objection! Your Honor, it's very simple to mistake a glove for a bunch of bananas.
That's a very weak defense, Payne. No, I don't think so. Objection overruled.
You're one of those people. Yes, you know what I mean. You're like those people who you're too used to your worldview to realize. Sure, in the end we find out there's one view from far. I do think there's no.
Damn. And that is why I asked you how bad your eyesight is.
They're both 20 out of 200. I suppose you're going to tell me that's terrible, right?
Why are you not wearing your glasses today, then?
That's because I lost them recently, you see.
Of course, I was planning on getting a new pair made right away, but, you know, my glasses are no ordinary glasses. So, to replace them... How about when you witnessed the crime? Were you wearing your glasses then?
How about it, witness? You are an unrelenting, evil man. You're like those people who rejected Jonah. She was brave and courageous, and while she didn't do anything wrong, she was the... Jesus.
Which boils down to you were not wearing your glasses at that time. Therefore, the identity of the woman at the scene of the crime and that of the defendant cannot be proven to be the same by this witness.
Objection! But the height difference was only 9 feet. It was very possible for him to see the face of the culprit standing on the upper path.
Witness, please be more accurate in your testimony. Remember, a person's life is at stake.
Yes, Your Honor.
Now then, please continue with your testimony.
Please tell the court what happened next in the moment after you witnessed a crime.
What happened next?
The girl on the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. It must have been 6:45 p.m. when I made the call.
Is it now. They must have a lot of free times on their hands since they showed up within 10 minutes. So the person who was on the upper path saw you and ran away. Yes, that is correct. Which is why even someone without a superior brain like mine can understand that that girl is the murderer. Well, you may question the witness now, Mr. Wright. Let's go. He said he immediately called, right? I immediately called the police. It must have been 6:45. Let me just tab. 6:28. Why would he wait for 10 minutes?
Objection!
Mr. Wellington, would you please take a look at this? You mean the victim's autopsy report? According to this, the murder occurred at 6:28 p.m. So, what of it? You said that you called the police immediately after the murder took place. However, by the time you had called the police, it was already 6:45 p.m. There's clearly a 15-minute gap here. Do you deny it? Ah! I think this court would like to hear what you were doing during this 15-minute gap. Grr! The witness was in shock at the time after witnessing a terrible murder. It's only to be expected that he would be a little dazed.
Objection!
15 minutes is hardly what I would call a little dazed. Ah! Mr. Wellington. Yes? Explain yourself. What were you doing during those 15 minutes? Answer the question. Oh, that was my judge voice. A telephone. I mean, spit it out. I was searching for a phone booth. A phone booth? You mean you don't have a cell phone? You and your questions as if you're trying to open all the layers of a Matryoshka doll. You must think you're really something special. Witness. I lost my cell phone. There, are you happy? You lost it? Unbelievable, you lose your glasses and your cell phone. You must be very scatterbrained when it comes to your belongings. What? Are you saying that first-rate people are never allowed to lose things? Haven't you ever heard so by that rationale since I don't think simple, plain people like you... Enough. Oh man, oh man. Wait, hold on a second. He lost his cell phone. Nick, that cell phone. Could it be... You mean this phone Maggie found? There's no way. Boy, I didn't see this coming. What should I do now? Question further. Mr. Wellington, where's your cell phone right now? Huh, what are you getting all excited about? You seem to be a little confused. I found my phone, I'll have you know. See? Here it is. Oh, I see. That's my phone, isn't it? Looks like he's got his phone. And I thought that just maybe this was his. Well then, I think we've cleared this issue up. At the time of the murder, the witness did not have his cell phone because he had lost it. Therefore, the delay in his call was caused by his search for a phone booth. Well, that's the gist of it. I guess you could put it that way and leave it at that. Do you have any further questions, Mr. Wright? There is something. Your Honor, the witness testimony does not make any sense. I don't believe that there was ever a need for the witness to search for a phone. How dare you! You can't just make outrageous claims like that. You do have some sort of proof, don't you? Well, yeah, of course. This evidence should be good enough, I think. Alright, let's have this proof then. Please present proof that the witness had no need to search for a public phone booth. There was one right here. Oh, that's the wrong button. Oh, that I keep misclicking. Present! Take that! It's quite simple, actually. Please take a look at this. At the crime scene photo?
Is there a problem with it?
Oh, there's nothing wrong with the picture. But if you don't understand my logic after looking at it, something is wrong with you. No! It's a phone booth. That is correct. All the defendant had to do was walk 3 steps. Mr. Wellington, why did you not use the phone that was right in front of you? Oh! Mother. Order.
What is reporting the crime a little late proof for the defense?
Objection. The witness can't explain what he was doing for those 15 minutes. That is reason enough to throw suspicion on his testimony. Yes, this is very true. What do you have to say for yourself, witness?
Then I bet this phone really is his, Nick. He must have killed Dustin to get his phone back. But Maggie said that she was going to return it to him.
Oh, well, I'm switching the voices. Oopsie. So there was no reason to kill. So there was no reason for him to kill for it. And on top of that, we still have the phone she found anyway.
But if he wasn't looking for his cell phone, maybe he was looking for something else? Was he?
Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Do you have any thoughts you would like to share with the court? Can you offer an explanation as to what the witness was doing during those 15 minutes?
Yes, I have an idea.
There's only one possible explanation. Alright, let's hear your explanation. However, be forewarned that if your explanation is not persuasive, you will be penalized. Think carefully before you present, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Or, I probably shouldn't have said there was only one possibility. Please present to the court that one piece of evidence that will answer the following. Why didn't the witness call the police right away? I'm gonna guess because he was writing Maggie's name in the sand. So I'm gonna perhaps this is the evidence you need to be convinced. Perhaps? That was just an idea I thought I'd throw out. Well, I should suggest that perhaps you should find a better piece of evidence. Yes, of course, Your Honor. Well then, but before you do, you will be penalized. Ouch. Please present. Why then? Was he looking for his glasses? I don't know, actually. Mr. Wellington. What? Don't do that. You almost gave me a heart attack. These are your glasses, aren't they? Ah, where did you find? Ah! I believe the court all heard what you just confessed to. That these glasses are in fact yours. I'll tell you where they were found, Mr. Wellington. These glasses were found under the victim's body. Under the victim's body. Order. And now wait a second. Hold on. I didn't confess or confirm anything. Your Honor, I think the answer is quite clear here. As he fell, Dustin Prince grabbed the culprit's glasses. The culprit knew that he had to find his glasses and searched frantically for them. What he didn't realize is that they were under the victim's body. And that is why it took him 15 minutes to make that call. Mr. Wright, are you indicting the witness as the real murderer? Of course, that is precisely what I'm doing. Ooh, the music change. Ah! I know I'm right. He is the real murderer.
Did you figure it out, Nick?
More or less. Turns out this cell phone was the key to this case after all. Anyway, now's our chance to deep six this guy. I'll sink him in one shot.
Yeah! This is so exciting, watching you work again.
Somehow, my old self is coming back to me. It's time to sink or swim. Everything rests on the edge of a knife. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Order, order.
Your Honor, the defense is making a mockery of this court. Without any solid ground to stand on, he accuses us the witness of being the murderer.
Yeah, that's right. I'm no criminal. This third-rate fraud of a lawyer. In that case, why don't we look at it from a different perspective? Let's hear your explanation as to why you are not the murderer.
Well, why, that's easy. There's the name the victim wrote. What about that?
Oh, you mean the name Maggie?
Yeah, even an idiot like you can read that, right?
But we already know that this was not written by the victim himself. After all, the defendant's name is Maggie and the victim was left-handed. In other words, in order to make the defendant look guilty, the real criminal used the victim's right hand to write her name on the ground.
But wouldn't that mean that the real criminal was someone the defendant knew? Otherwise, how else would this person know her name was Maggie? Maggie.
That is a good point. The witness didn't even know of Miss Bird before this trial. Ah, I forgot. Is there any way this creep could have known Maggie's name beforehand? Yes, because he told her. It would be best if I could prove that the witness had a chance to learn that the defendant's name was Maggie. Now, will the defense please present its case? How could the witness have known the defendant's name? She got in contact with its owner, but they never showed. Present! Mr. Wellington, you didn't have your cell phone with you on the day of the murder, correct? So what if I didn't? When you realized you had lost it, what did you do? What did I do? Didn't you try to find it? By calling it?
Why, you? How did you? Your Honor, this questions have nothing to do with...
Overruled. Mr. Wright, where are you going with this line of questioning? Do you think there is some relation between the witness's cell phone and the murder? I do, Your Honor. On the day of the murder, Maggie Bird picked up a lost phone in the park. And she also received a phone call from the owner of the phone. Beep.
Hello?
Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone.
Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back.
I'll be right there. I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch your name.
You can call me Maggie.
That was when you learned her name was Maggie. But you made one fatal mistake. Fatal mistake? My client's name is Maggie, but the name that was written on the ground was Maggie. This is a mistake that could only occur if you... This is a mistake that could only occur if all you knew was how her name sounded. Eek! Order, order.
But, Your Honor, the witness has no motive.
And your point is?
It's very simple, Your Honor. A person usually would not kill someone without a reason. Mr. Wellington had no reason to kill anyone.
That is absolutely correct. I don't have a motive. Mr. Wright. Your Honor? Can you explain what motive this witness could have had? It's very simple, Your Honor.
Are you sure, Nick? If I said I can't offer an
If I said I can't offer an explanation, the trial's over, right?
Yeah, but...
Now then, please present to the court proof that the witness had a motive. Present.
Take that!
Mr. Wellington's motive is right here. What is this? A list? These phone numbers were pulled from the memory of the phone the defendant found. And we have determined that the people on this list are members of a certain group.
You looked up all those numbers?
Of course. This list of phone numbers was stored in the cell phone's memory. The names and numbers belong to people who are members of a certain con artist group.
What? Con artists?
Can you explain why these numbers were on your phone, Mr. Wellington?
This is an outrage, an invasion of privacy. Looking up the phone numbers on a person's phone is worse crime than murder. You're one of those people. You're just like the cops that they disrupt some genius at work and interrupt it.
I don't care, Mr. Wellington. All I want is for you to tell us what this list is about.
You think any of you know what it's like to be a refined man such as me? Your Honor, this is unjustified badgering of the witness.
Objection overruled. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Why would the witness have the numbers of a group of con artists on his phone? Isn't that obvious? The witness is a member of that group. Mr. Wellington is a member of this very group.
No!
All of your friends' phone numbers are stored right here on this phone. If anyone were to look into those phone numbers, it would be all over for you. That is why you had to kill.
No, this is too much.
That does make quite a bit of sense. Sorry guys, I'm back. I had an appointment I had to get to, but we're gonna continue now, because I did want to finish this case. That does make quite a bit of sense. Well, Mr. Wellington, would you care to explain? I immediately forgot what voice I did for him. I got you now. The police officer.
Your Honor.
What is it, Mr. Payne?
Your Honor, this is unjustified badgering of the witness.
You said the exact same thing only a few seconds ago.
Please, let's think about the content of that phone call.
Beep.
Hello?
Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone.
Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back. The defendant had already promised that she would return the phone. After that, all Mr. Wellington had to do was meet Miss Bird to get his phone back. Why then would he need to kill anyone?
That is a valid point. What does the defense think about this? If you think about it logically, then it makes sense.
Then maybe we should be thinking outside the box.
Yeah, if we think like that, let's see. Maybe that slimeball saw something at the crime scene that made him commit murder. Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? Well, I don't think Mr. Wellington went to pick up his phone in a very friendly manner.
But he was promised his phone, so why would he have been unfriendly to the defendant?
I think he must have seen something that didn't agree with him when he got there. Well then, Mr. Wright, what was the something that didn't agree with the witness? Victim, photo of the area. Oh, wait, is it because he was a policeman? So he saw like that Dustin Prince was dressed as a policeman. He was dressed as a policeman, right? Yeah, she was in her regular clothes and he was in his officer outfit.
Take that!
What Mr. Wellington saw was the victim.
The victim? You mean Dustin Prince?
Dustin Prince had gone on a date right after his shift was over, yes, see? With no time to change, he went to the park still wearing his police uniform. Oh. Yeah, exactly. The girl that picked up my phone is with a policeman. He couldn't have known they were going out, so he began to worry. He was afraid the policeman would ask a few questions before returning the phone. If I do anything suspicious, he might run a check on my phone. In his mind, it was possible they had already run a check on the phone. And he went into a panic, is what you're saying? Yes, exactly. Officer Prince was murdered simply because he was in uniform. Mr. Payne, do you have any comments?
I'm thinking.
It seems the truth has come out at last. The witness, Mr. Wellington, you are... Ha! Ha 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 ha. Ah! Oh god. He's alright. Impressive, not bad for a person with a third-rate education. What's that supposed to mean? The evidence! Evidence! The guy is really creeping me out. All you've been waving around and talking about is that suspicious cell phone. Suspicious phone number this, suspicious con group that. They're all on that phone. But who's to say that phone is really mine? Where's your proof? Your evidence? You want proof that this phone is yours? I already told you earlier. The phone I lost, I've already found it. You don't even have the slightest idea who the phone in your hand belongs to. But you can sure it isn't mine, you simpleton. What? It feels good to see you squirm. We do seem to have a problem on our hands with this phone. Whose phone is it? Without knowing that, it's meaningless as evidence. Your Honor! This is bad. I can't let him turn the tables on me like this. The cell phone. There has to be something I've overlooked. There's got to be. Maybe. Phones. I mean, fingerprints? I got it! We should check for fingerprints. Fingerprints? Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Wellington must have left some prints on this phone.
Nick, don't you remember? When you got that from Maggie, you wiped it off.
I what?
You said there was sand all over it, so...
Wiped it? I wiped it? Pretty thoroughly, too. It's oh so much fun watching third-rate trash babble like morons amongst themselves. He's made a complete recovery. How many times do I have to say this? My phone is right here, you see. Oh, and incidentally, you can't check the numbers stored on this phone. It must have glitched because all the numbers just magically disappeared. Or did they now? You've got to be joking. He erased all the numbers I was going to use as evidence. Mr. Wellington. What's this? By the tone of your voice, it sounds like you still have some fight left in you. Where did you finally find your cell phone? Oh, you are too much. And of course you have no idea what I'm talking about. Oh my god. Now I remember. Beep. Huh. Looks like they hung up. Ah, good. I finally found it. Ah, so he rang it so he would know who had it. So that's when... What's wrong, Mr. Attorney? Why the harsh glare in your eyes?
Nick, we've worked so hard to get this far, but if you don't do something quick, he's going to get off scot-free.
I know. I know this phone has to be his. But how am I supposed to prove something like that? Mr. Wright, if you cannot prove who the owner of that cell phone is, your indictment has no basis and therefore no power. It looks like you came up a penny short. Where? Where did I go wrong? Don't blame yourself. You're merely a third-rate lawyer. I mean, I'm about to show you what kind of lawyer I am. With my own business card. You only made one big mistake. At least I'm assuming that's what's going to happen. I have to call my own number, right? Because he accidentally took my phone. I'm assuming that's what's going to happen. Who are you? What are you? There's something you haven't figured out for yourself yet. Who I am? The court hereby concludes the cross-examination. If that will be all, I'll have to bid you gentlemen and ladies goodbye. I have a reservation at that ultra-fancy restaurant on the upper side of town.
Thank you for your assistance. You've had a stressful day, so please, bon appetit.
What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just let it go at that? Raise an objection.
Hold it!
Please wait, Your Honor.
All right, Nick.
I think I may be able to prove it. Prove it? Prove what, Mr. Wright? Everything!
Objection! Your Honor, the cross-examination has already ended. Besides, the defense is just going to badger the witness with more inane questions.
You will not harass the witness. Is that clear, Mr. Wright? Did you hear that? No harassment allowed, Mr. Attorney. Please, Your Honor. All right, you can harass the witness. Very well, but this is your last chance, Mr. Wright, so make sure that harassment counts. You may present one piece of evidence to the court. I only get one shot at this. If you cannot prove everything, it's over for your client and for you. Do you fully understand? Yes, Your Honor.
I'm sure you're well aware, Your Honor, but the cross-examination period has ended.
I just said it wasn't. Were you paying attention, Mr. Payne? I said that Mr. Wright could present only one more piece of evidence.
Ow!
Now then, Mr. Wright, this is your last chance. It all comes down to this. It's go time. Please present the one piece of evidence that will explain everything. It's my business card. I hand wrote my cell phone number on the back. Yes, and then I'm gonna call it.
Take that!
Take that. Why, thank you. How nice. Here, please have one of mine. It's written in fancy scripts. The ink is strong and clear, but I still can't read it. Wait, what am I doing? This isn't the time to be exchanging business cards. Oh no, I'm very happy to have received it. Thank you, Judge. Your Honor, there's something very important about that card, and that is the back of the card. This card is important because of what is on the back.
You wrote your cell phone number on the back? But
that's exactly it. Can you please call this number from your cell phone?
Huh? Right now? But court is still in session.
It's okay, you'll see.
Okay. If you say so.
Is the defense preparing something, Mr. Wright? We are going to call my cell phone now. And then the court will see everything for what it is.
Of all the idiotic, stupid things to...
Ah! What? Why is my phone? And what is with this stupid sounding ringtone? Beep. Mr. Wellington. How strange. I could almost swear that you're holding my phone. You're? Oh, no. It can't. By the way, before I forget, thank you very much for the lump of my head on my head this morning. We can add assault to the charges. I don't think I need to explain any further except to say, when you went to retrieve your cell phone, you mistakenly took the wrong one. god. Well, that's very fitting. He took himself out. So that is what happened. You were knocked out by Mr. Wellington. He's a man who lives on his pride and self-image alone. And in order to hide his involvement with the con artists group, he has become paranoid and has lost all ability to make rational judgments.
Then, Mr. Wright, the phone you're holding.
It's Mr. Wellington's, naturally. Speaking of that man, how is he, Mr. Payne?
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Now then, this court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird, not guilty. Oh, she looks so cute in her uniform. Still saluting. That is all. This court is adjourned. Yes. A successful first case. September 8th, defendant lobby.
I knew that the real you would shine through eventually. I'm so moved by what you've done for me, sir.
Damn.
Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I feel really bad for Dustin. He didn't do anything to deserve this. It's probably because of me.
Huh?
My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. Your whole life? It can't be that bad, can it? Since I was 6 months old when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building, I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods, failed at almost every test I've ever taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster, and never won or even tied at a game of tic-tac-toe. My life really has been nothing but a string of disasters.
That is pretty bad. You know, not even tying a tic-tac-toe is pretty bad, but that says a little bit more about your intelligence than about luck.
Up until I went to college, I was known as the goddess of misfortune. And then, at the academy, everyone called me Lady Luckless.
Lady Luckless?
What's worse is that my misfortune always seems to latch onto those around me.
What do you mean?
When I see someone in trouble, I always try to help.
Ah, that's right. You were talking about this earlier.
It happened again recently too, sir. There was an old lady pacing back and forth by the pedestrian crosswalk. I gave her my hand and, before I knew it, we were having dinner at my house.
Oh.
I'm sure that Dustin's gone because of me. That's not true. That glove didn't even have any sort of special meaning. It was just a present to say thanks for covering one of my night shifts.
Oh, I see.
Everything's all my fault. Dustin's death, your head being all messed up.
Well, I don't think my head is that messed up yet.
I'm going to find a new life for myself starting now. The next time we meet, I'm sure I'll have found a whole ocean's worth of good luck by then, sir.
Yeah, after all, the goddess of misfortune is only a name.
You bet. I'm gonna make it, I promise. Next time we meet, I'll only be an unlucky person instead of a goddess.
Yeah, that's the spirit, you know, attainable goals.
Well, Mr. Wright, Maya, I should get going. Okay, good luck to you. Thanks. You take care of yourselves too.
What a horrible day. I've got my memory back, but things are still a little fuzzy.
But you're okay, and that's what counts. You really had me worried. Come on, let's go back to the office.
I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So, this might sound bad, but, who are you?
What? I thought you said you got your memory back.
At that moment, everything really did come back to me. Detective Gumshoe. He's someone I've had clashes with in the past during certain cases, but he's also been a good ally during others. The judge. He's a lovable, kind old man who's easily swayed by other people's opinions. But in the end, he always comes up with the right verdict. Just a quick, you know, introduction of all the characters from previous games. This person, I haven't got a clue. He seems to know me, but maybe he's mistaking me for someone else? And this girl, Maya? You finally remembered! This is Maya Faye, my assistant. That's right, I have so many unforgettable memories about her. For example, Earth to Nick, what's wrong? You keep staring at me. Don't tell me you've missed me. Well, yes, I suppose I have. I feel like I haven't seen you in ages. Oh? Well, I'm back now, so it's time for us to create new memories together. Alright, sounds good. All the phone numbers on my phone were erased by Mr. Wellington. I guess I have to start over from the very beginning.
Come on, Nick, let's go to our usual burger joint.
Okay, okay. Actually, it hasn't even been that long since she came back into my life. Was she gone? Oh, right, she left for... Did she? I don't remember. And that story began on one rainy afternoon, 2 months ago. The end from episode 1. The Lost Turnabout. And a new episode has been added. Reunion and Turnabout. Saving content. Oh, wait, no, we're not gonna... Oh, Alright guys, that was the first case 1 in Ace Attorney. Justice for All. That was a lot of fun. A bit of a tutorial case, of course, not that difficult. Getting used to doing different voices. I'm not great at voices, they all seem to meld into one. But we are going to continue next time with the second case. I hope to see you next time. Make sure to like the video, subscribe so you catch it when I start the next case. Bye!